Alright, got another pretty short one, and we're even going to be covering one of the chapters that we already covered, but I'll just briefly go over it again. That's the Rhetorical Act, Chapter 4, talking about evidence, just saying that evidence has to be judged by a couple factors: its logical strength and its limits, as well as its psychological power. So kind of the ways that it affects people, and like how generally you can trust the information you have. There's a lot of things that strengthen your evidence. Those include stories, statistics, visuals, analogies, and authority. Each of these help out your argument in their own ways. Stories can give a narrative to what you have. Statistics can give like numbers and facts to your evidence. Visuals can be a very helpful tool. Visual representation, people can like see actually what you're talking about. Analogies, if you relate what you're talking about to something that they might already know, then they'll get your point quicker. And authority, if you talk with authority and you are an authority on what you're talking about, then people are more likely to trust you. Moving on to the reading pop culture chapters, we've got Charpentier, I believe, French-looking name, and his argument about how TV is better than movies currently. He says that movies are mostly for spectacle, so big visuals, but not a lot of heart and story. But that's where TV comes in, and especially in the last 10 years or so, TV has gotten much better. Groundbreaking shows like The Sopranos and Breaking Bad give a very long-form storytelling that allows us to very deeply get into the characters and get to know them more, and generally just become more connected to the media that we're watching. And because as with a lot of these essays, we see that people are generally looking for connection. Right, and then in this last episode, we've got Flanagin talking about unlikable characters. And it's pretty interesting because he talks about how most of the most successful TV shows nowadays have really unlikable main characters, in shows like The Office, Mad Men, Game of Thrones, and a lot of other shows. But when the topic comes to women, people are a lot more hesitant to accept and sort of champion these unlikable characters. The example he brings up is the Midney Project, and how she is initially very unlikable, but she's very flawed and human, even though she is unlikable. And it's just interesting that how when we have an unlikable female character, that audiences are more hesitant to sort of accept them, and it just kind of goes to show that we have a long way to go in terms of progression and acceptance. And yeah, that's it.